Hello, ladies, and welcome back to Mrs. Me Time. Today we are on our final episode, Why Now is the Moment, Not Someday. If you don't know, my name is Brunilda. I am Mrs. Me Time, and I've created this channel for women just like you, 50 and older, who want to experience more in life. This is part 5 of our final episode in the Rediscovery Through Travel series. And today we're talking about something that doesn't show up on a passport. That's timing. Why now? Why not next year? Why not when everything feels calmer? Why not someday? Because if you're watching this series, something's already stirring inside of you. And stirrings are rarely random. Someday is a seductive word. Someday sounds responsible. It sounds patient. It sounds practical. But someday is often just fear dressed up as logic. Someday says, when the schedule clears, when the finances feel perfect, when the family doesn't need me so much, when I feel more confident. Here's the truth. There will always be another reason to wait. Life does not run out of responsibility, but something else does quietly shift over that time, your willingness to put yourself first. This season of life is about not asking you to be reckless. It's asking you to be honest with yourself. Why travel feels different after 50? At this stage, travel isn't about proving anything. It's not about posting pictures. It's not about keeping up. It's not about collecting destinations. It's about recalibrating. After decades of being needed as a mom, a partner, a business owner, a caregiver, a problem solver, many women realize something surprising. They've been present for everyone else, but not always fully present for themselves. Travel interrupts that pattern, not dramatically, but intentionally. And that interruption is just powerful. And you are not starting over. You are starting aligned. There is a myth that midlife is about reinvention. Well, sometimes it is, but more often it is about alignment. Travel gives you space to ask, what still fits? What feels heavy? What am I ready to release? What part of me wants more room? And here's the important part. Those answers don't show up when you're multitasking. They show up when your nervous system feels safe. When you're sitting by water, walking through a quiet town, looking at a horizon that doesn't demand anything from you. That is why now matters. 3 reasons you really need to begin now. Let's try to make this as practical as possible. Reason 1, energy is currency. You have the wisdom now. You have the perspective now. You understand yourself better now. Why wait to use that clarity? Do it now. Reason 2, life transitions are already happening. So this is already happening. So your kids are grown. You're retired. Think about retirement, or retirement is approaching. You have new rhythms starting to emerge. Instead of reacting to change, travel allows you to participate in shaping it. Reason 3, joy deserves immediacy, not urgency, but immediacy. Joy does not need to be earned by exhaustion. It can be chosen right now. You don't need a grand gesture. Let's go ahead and remove another myth while we're talking about this. This does not require a month-long international journey, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to talk to you guys about that. It begins with, actually, a 3-day reset, or maybe a quiet coastal escape, a cultural guided experience, or just some time in nature. The power isn't in the destination. It is in the intention. One intentional trip can shift how you move through the next 5 years. That's not dramatic. That's actually neurological. New environments create new patterns of thought. New patterns create new decisions. And speaking of new decisions, I need you to go ahead and download my fantastic Rediscovery travel workbook and coloring trip map. Not because you need more information, but because this will allow you to reflect and turn your desires into direction. Inside the workbook, you'll explore what you need more of right now, what you're grieving or releasing or outgrowing, what kind of environment supports your energy now, and how you want to feel when you return back home. Remember, coloring slows your thoughts and writing clarifies them. It becomes your personal map, not a travel brochure. You can download it, it's free, and just begin gently. No pressure, no deadlines. You don't have to navigate this alone. Always remember that. And if something in this series helps you want to take the next step, I'm ready and I can help you plan that. This is what I do. I help women design rediscovery journeys that feel safe, aligned, restorative, and meaningful. Whether you're drawn to water, culture, or nature, we can map a trip that supports where you are now. You can schedule a complimentary travel clarity conversation with me through my Calendly link. We can talk through where you are, what you need, and what kind of experience would support you in this season of your life. No pressure, just exploration. Just see what's out there. Here's what this entire series has been building towards. It's not now, when. If not now, when? 5 years from now, will you still be here? The only question is, will you look back and say, am I glad I waited? Or will you say, I'm glad I began? Rediscovery is not selfish. It is stabilizing. When a woman reconnects with herself, everything around her and everyone around her benefits. Her relationships, her decisions, her health, and mainly her peace. Before we close this series, I want to do one simple thing. I want you to do one small thing for me. Please download the workbook. A couple of things. Download the workbook, schedule a call, research one destination, book a weekend on your calendar, not someday, this week, not dramatically, but just deliberately, because this season is not an ending. It's actually an opening for you, and you deserve to step into it fully awake. If this series has supported you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another woman who may be quietly ready for her own rediscovery. And in the comments, please tell me, what is one word that describes how you want to feel on your next journey? Thank you so much for walking through this entire series with me. Your rediscovery does not begin at the destination. It begins the moment you decide you matter right now. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. I sure did. Talk to you soon. Bye.